Tower Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha ready at runway 24 west departure.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, wind calm west, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 Cessna November Tango Alpha.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Cessna November Tango Alpha, continue for west departure.
Farnborough Tower Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, continue for west departure.
Cessna November Tango Alpha, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Farnborough Tower Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha frequency change. Northholt approach Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha is type Cessna C-25C, 4 miles south of Farnborough, 3,000 feet. Request flight following. 346, 2 Tree Cessna November Tango Alpha.
Cessna November Tango Alpha radar contact 3 miles southeast of Farnborough, 3,700 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Cessna November Tango Alpha.
Right, folks, sorry about this. I'm just trying the joystick and the throttle for the first time. A bit rough. I couldn't understand why it was revving up so much while I was taxiing. It just seemed to just rev up by itself. So I just had to just go. It was not my intention to take off on Foxtrot taxiway, but it was either, you know, just let go and take off, or potentially end up by the trees. The throttles are very, very sensitive. The joystick is much more manageable. I did have to confess, I did a test earlier without being live with Airbus. I'm using the Thrustmaster Airbus edition, and somehow the landing was flawless. Sorry you don't get to see that. However, I have to say the autopilot was on, and whereas when I was using keyboard that would not work properly somehow, I'm sure I was doing something wrong, it worked perfectly as soon as I was on the landing vector. It just did everything itself. Auto throttle, flaps were doing their thing, and I couldn't even veer right or left, hardly up and down either, so it just landed by itself. Pretty impressive. Not as exciting as manual landing. And now it just seems that the plane is going to Wharton from Canberra by itself. I still need to keep it the correct altitude. That was me doing slight inputs, but as you can see on the compass on the top left is bang on the magenta, apparently they call it, line. That's the autopilot doing its thing, so I'm wondering if this thing would land by itself as well. We shall see. I'm going to try to deactivate the autopilot, see what happens. Okay, alright. It's dropped a little bit. Okay, I can't figure this aircraft out yet. Oh, Buka. Very good. Always present. Alright. I'm going to see if I can do left or right. Yep, seems that I can. Left. Right, well, I've done a right so far. I'm assuming I can do a left. Somehow, if I let go...
Autopilot.
Okay. Doesn't mean it's engaged or disengaged. No idea, folks.
Cessna November Tango Alpha, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Since I touched that red button on the joystick,
475 Cessna November
it's
Tango
just doing things.
Goodbye. London Center Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, 9,300 feet.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, London Center, altimeter 29.9 radar contact, continue. Cessna November Tango Alpha, contact Northolt approach on 123.3. Good day.
123.3 Cessna, November Tango Alpha. Goodbye. Northolt approach Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, 9,500 feet.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, Northolt approach, altimeter 29.92 radar contact, continue.
decimal 475 Cessna November Tango Alpha. Goodbye. London Center Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha 10,200 feet.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, London Center, altimeter 29.92 radar contact, continue. Speedbird 1478, heavy traffic is 5 o'clock, 3 miles at 200 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Even though I have to do constant,
Speedbird 147,
tiny
heavy traffic is 5 o'clock, 3 miles.
corrections for the altitude, is obviously much more stable than with the keyboard. Like 200 times better. Eurowings 9469er, heavy traffic is 6 o'clock, 2 miles at 1,300 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Wings 9er 469er Heavy have the Airbus A20 in sight. Speedbird 1338 Heavy traffic in sight. Speedbird 822 Heavy traffic alert. 7 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 3,500 feet, Airbus A20 in. Report them in sight. Ryanair Tree 42 Heavy traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at 10,600 feet, Cessna C25C. Report them in sight. Speedbird 1478 Heavy climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Speedbird 822 Heavy climb and maintain flight level 180. Cessna November Tango Alpha traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at 11,400 feet, Airbus A20 in. Report them in sight.
Cessna November Tango Alpha have the traffic.
Ryanair Tree 42 Heavy have the Cessna C25C in sight.
let's speed up a bit. It's just feeling forever. I thought it was going to be a shorter flight. Somehow 105 nautical miles. This sounds excessive.
Cessna, November Tango Alpha. Manchester Center, Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha 11,800 feet.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha Manchester Center altimeter, 29.9, 2 radar contact, continue.
I've been looking at that motorway on the left. That is likely to be the M6. So we're pretty much following the ground route. M6 to up north somewhere. Don't even know where it finishes. Maybe we should get a bit lower, you know, to enjoy the scenery, because we can't see much from up here. Now kids, if you are flying an aircraft in real life, don't go this low. You might get into a bit of trouble. Hey, it's Midlands Airport. So no, I was wrong, that is not the M6. That must be the M1. Because I believe it is the M1 that goes right next to East Midlands. And you know, I know he won't, but if my friend Bill is watching, that's East Midlands right there. Here we go. Good old East Midlands, huh? Gotta love it. There we go. So yeah, the M1 it is. Right, apologies guys, I did not have the chat on. I was too excited and concentrating on the, I would say exciting, you know, drive-by and takeoff through Farnborough, our finest and favorite airport. Thank you, Will Chef, evening. JP 0001, I'm assuming that's my wife, Jacqueline. Thank you for the captain title, very nice. And Stacey Stone, my #1 fan from the very, very beginning. So shout out to Stacey, she's always been there in my worst landings with keyboard. I'm sure she's going to be around with my hopefully better landings with joystick. I would like to land it manually as well, but I don't know what's going on. It seems I deactivate the autopilot and it activates itself again, which normally it does that when the piloting is not great. It just overrides the pilot to avoid a catastrophe. So that's probably why. Nevertheless, nevertheless, I seem to have manual control. Somehow the magenta line is bang on, but I don't think that is correct, because otherwise I think we should be going slightly more to the west, and we're going too straight to the north. I guess I could try going a bit to the west, see what happens, and if when I let go it goes back to the north, then we know for sure the autopilot is on. Okay, the compass is moving slowly, the line is still pointing north, so definitely is not showing us the way, which is going to be a you know, an inconvenience, a bit of a pickle, because that line is what tells me if I am lined up to the runway, so it's going to have to be a complete visual approach. So exciting times. Also, now that we are on it, also a shout out to Oscar Kilo November Tango Alpha, which inspired my choice of registration today. 317 degrees heading. The nautical miles have decreased a lot. That's what we want to see. And somehow during the turn we gained some altitude, which I didn't want to. Now if we pretend that we've got passengers on board, we need to be gentle, of course. If we pretend this is a test flight, maybe we could be a bit more naughty, but yeah, let's try to be smooth.
52 at hashtag 93. 319er heavy airport is 12 miles at your 10 o'clock. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet, report runway in sight. Ryanair 189er heavy, you are 12 miles north. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet, expect ILS runway 23 right approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Clear to Mike Charlie Tango. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet, 2A air and hashtag 91. 52 at hashtag 93. 319er heavy. 2A air and hashtag 91. 52 at hashtag 93. 319er heavy has the runway in sight. 2A air and hashtag 91. 52 at hashtag 93. 319er heavy, you are 9 miles northeast of Manchester. Maintain present heading at altitude. Contact Manchester Tower on 119er decimal for 05. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 23 right approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Clear to Mike Charlie Tango Ryanair 189er heavy. Maintain present heading at altitude. Tower on 119er decimal for 052A air and hashtag 91. 52 at hashtag 93. 319er heavy.
Banfields. Don't know where we are, but it looks quite pretty and hilly. Yeah, there's definitely no route set up, because I'm getting a possible approach to that airfield. Right, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. And that's not me saying it, you know, to try to be, you know, the usual YouTuber, like forcing you to watch the whole thing, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to expect. But hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, I had to say it. Come on, who wants to be my 9th subscriber? Come on, can we make it to 10?
Ryanair 189er heavy descent and maintains 3,500 feet. Descend and maintain 3,500 feet. Ryanair 189er heavy.
And of course, whoever is not able to watch today can start from the very beginning after the live session is finished. And of course, you can fast forward the boring bits. 38.9 nautical miles. Not too bad. I hope that's actually Wharton Airport. now that I have somebody watching, just on the chat, comment, you've got my phone number, just text me. What would you like to see next? What airport? What country? What landmark? What aircraft? You know, you want me to do something crazy? Like, don't know, landing on the M1. Probably that's not a good idea. You know, anything. You know, one time before I was sharing this online, I tried to pilot the 787 Dreamliner. Obviously, with the keyboard, it was a complete disaster. But now, I could try as well. So if you want me to fly a big bird, don't be shy, let me know. My problem during landing tends to be speed. I don't even know what okay, so the runway is pointing slightly southwest. Gonna have to probably approach from the sea, which is probably too late now, as usual. Whoa! Alright. That should be it. Obviously now I'm going to be probably more quiet than normal, because I require full concentration. I was not even realizing I was climbing again. Being a pilot is not easy. Right, Stacy, judging by what the aircraft is doing, I'm pretty sure I am on manual mode. Oh, there it is, Liverpool John Lennon Airport. Fantastic, I was wondering where Liverpool was. Again, the airport might be far away from Liverpool. No idea. But yeah, Liverpool.
EZ2262 heavy, you are 20 miles north. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, extend ILS runway 23, right approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Clear to Mike Charlie Tango. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, extend ILS runway 23, right approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Clear to Mike Charlie Tango, EZ2262 heavy.
Now, even though this aircraft is smaller than the Airbus, let's not forget the Airbus has always helped me with auto throttle, so I didn't have to worry much. Now I'm gonna have to worry about, well, landing this thing and also maintain a lower speed manually with the throttles, and I'm not sure if you can change that on the settings, but it is incredibly sensitive. Just give it a little push and it just goes.
119.855, EZ19 heavy. Goodbye.
Alright, easy. I know it's too soon, but I'm gonna put the wheels down, so there will be one less thing to worry about later on. Because let's not forget, one of my first landings, I actually forgot to retract? Well, put down the wheels. So yeah, it was a good landing, I have to say, not to brag, but no wheels. So there was a bit of belly scratching. Actually, there was a lot of belly scratching. So let's just follow the river. And we might be okay. See, now I understand why the joystick has a locking mechanism for the radar, because without even wanting to, it's just moving. Oh great, the approach was on the other side. Whatever. Let's just do this.
Morton Tower, Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha is 8 miles southwest, 2,000 feet with echo to land.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha Morton Tower. Altimeter 29.9er wind calm, make left traffic runway 25.
Enter left traffic runway 25 Cessna, November Tango Alpha.
I would love to change runways. Do you know what, guys? Let's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try to follow the pattern. Let's place nicely, okay? And that's the color we want. Blue. Right. You cannot even believe or imagine how hard I'm holding this joystick just to keep it sweet. Come on. So fast, seriously? Feels like we're floating. Again, I don't have auto throttle. That's me. Or trying to be me. As you can see, it's very difficult to level both engines. You can see the percentages are different. Maybe we should apply some flaps to slow down a little bit. Less flap settings than the Boeing, so it might make it easier or not. You'll see now it says we're going too fast, and then it's gonna say we're gonna stall, and then I'm gonna have to, you know, give it the bins, and then we're just gonna... Yeah, thank you. Roger that.
Cleared to land runway 25 Cessna, November Tango Alpha.
See, I told you, we're dropping speed-wise. This just feels like a very tight turn, isn't it? Okay, speed is increasing. God, my hand is gonna hurt after this. And no, I don't mean any other ways. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if Lee is watching. Hey, we had a Buka earlier on, now we've got Lee. Lee Town! Right, whoever is still with me, thank you. If you are not watching this live, don't worry, I'll pester you tomorrow at work. And I'll show you anyways. Because why not? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm losing it, I'm losing it. Jesus. Too fast. No? Too fast. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Okay. More flaps. No, 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 no. See, that's what I was saying about the throttles. See, good thing I had the wheels down, cause my god. Oh mama. Oh, mama. Come on, steady. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, I will say not too bad. Not too bad, I guess. Oof. I cannot even open up my hand. My fingers are completely cramped. Oh my god.
November Tango Alpha, turn next taxiway.
130.805 Cessna, November Tango Alpha. Goodbye.
What is that vehicle doing? Dude! Oh my god! What are you doing? Oh well. Just for the record, that's not my fault. Superb. Superb. Wow. Well, don't know if it looked easy. It was not. It was not. Whew. Right, well, this was Fambra to Warden. I might fly somewhere else. Obviously, that would be any extra, flight hours. But yeah, the purpose of this one was Farnborough to Wharton. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the flight. The outside temperature is probably no more than 5 degrees Celsius, but we have blue skies, which is very unusual. Clearly not realistic. Let's request pushback.
Ground Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha requesting pushback.
Cessna Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha pushback request accepted.
Right, never mind. Main menu. So, additional extra content for free, just for you. Just before going to bed. I'm going to try the 787 Dreamliner. Short flight, of course. Just see how it handles. I'm trying to think 2 airports close by, but not too close by. Let's have a look. Let's go to the Americas. Where are you? Salisbury? I think that's Delaware, isn't it? Okay. That could work. That could work indeed. That runway, I'm not sure it's long enough. What's the longest runway? Alright, 6-minute flight. You're right. It's a shame I don't have a United Airline livery or anything. Oh, I do have KLM somehow. That's weird. Anyway, so I'll just keep the Boeing livery for now.
Tower, Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, ready at runway 4 left, departure to the north.
Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, wind calm north, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 4 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 4 left, Boeing November Tango Alpha.
Wow, that is a big plane. Full thrust, full thrust. Come on.
Boeing November Tango Alpha, continue for north departure.
Newark Tower, Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, continue for north departure.
Boeing November Tango Alpha, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Newark Tower, Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, frequency change. New York approach, Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha is type Boeing B-78X 2 miles northeast of Newark, 1,400 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha, New York approach. Squawk 5476.
Squawk 5476, Boeing November Tango Alpha.
Well, I have to say, I have no control.
Boeing November Tango Alpha radar contact 3 miles northeast of Newark, 2,600 feet. Clear through the Bravo airspace.
I have
Cleared through the
absolutely
Bravo
no
airspace, Boeing
control.
November Tango Alpha.
Right, so that's LaGuardia. I have to say, this one is not easy. Don't even know how I'm still flying. Like, I'm asking him to go down and he's not going down. It's going up. Okay, I think that was the autopilot that he was on. That's JFK. We're way, way too close for the speed we're doing.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
I don't know why he's saying that, because I did press
Landing gear. Landing
the
gear.
key to
Landing gear.
you know, to
Landing gear.
put it
Landing
down.
Landing gear.
It's just not doing it.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Unless we're going too fast for it.
Landing gear.
Kennedy Tower, Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha is 5 miles west 4,800 feet with Sierra to land.
Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango, Alpha Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 2 wind calm, make straight in runway 1 tree right.
Landing gear.
Make straight in runway 1 tree right, Boeing November Tango Alpha.
Landing gear.
Brickyard 5685, heavy number tree for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind calm, cleared to land runway 1 tree right.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Cleared to land runway 1 tree right, number tree, Brickyard 5685 heavy.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Be
gear.
quiet.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Flexjet 5905, turn next taxiway.
Landing gear.
I mean, I have to say,
Landing gear.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Landing gear.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to land this,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
but
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I'm on the sky for longer than I thought.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Apologies for the landing gear.
Landing gear.
I just don't know how to
Delta
shut it up.
19er, 18 heavy, go around.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Flexjet 5905, exit runway when able.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Delta 19er, 18 heavy, contact approach on 125.7.
Landing.
Good day.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Going to 125.7 Delta 19er, 18 heavy.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Air Serbia 500 heavy, number tree for landing.
landing
Follow the Airbus A20N on final.
landing gear.
Wind calm, cleared to land runway 1 tree right.
Landing
Flexjet 5905, turn next taxiway.
landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Cleared to land runway 1 tree right, number tree Air Serbia 500 heavy.
Landing gear.
Flexjet 5905, contact ground on 1 tree 1.85.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
1 tree 1.85, Flexjet 5905.
Landing gear.
Goodbye.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
taxiway.
Just realized I left the flaps on. That's why it was not, you know, responding as it should. There's no way I can make that turn.
Brickyard
I
5,
guess we're going back to
68,
Manhattan,
contact
people.
ground on 121.65. 121.65, Brickyard 5, 685 heavy. Goodbye.
See, I don't know what the...
Boeing November Tango Alpha. Follow the Airbus A20N on short final.
I would love to follow him.
Runway 13 right.
See, I'm not very familiar with boring noises, so I have no idea what that noise is telling me. Probably nothing good. I'm pretty sure it's nothing good.
Air Serbia 500 heavy. Turn next taxiway.
And now he stopped. Phew.
Air Serbia 500 heavy. Contact ground on 128.925. Kennedy Tower Delta 195 for heavy 14 miles southwest inbound for DME runway 13 right approach. Delta 195 for heavy Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29.9er 2 wind calm cleared VOR DME runway 13 right approach. Kennedy Tower Delta 286 heavy ready for departure runway 13 right IFR to Malpensa. Delta 286 heavy hold short runway 13 right. Traffic is Boeing B-78X on final.
That's me.
Cleared VOR.
I'm trying my best.
13 right approach. Delta 1954 heavy. Going to 128.9er 25 air. Serbia 500 heavy. Hold short runway 13 right. Delta 286 heavy.
Ah, the Statue of Liberty. Beautiful. Definitely going too fast.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I'm trying.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, just for the record,
Landing
people,
gear. Landing
I'm
gear.
trying to
Landing gear.
put it down.
Landing gear.
It's not going down.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
So hey,
Landing gear.
if we land without wheels,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
so be it.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. 2500. Landing gear.
Let me know how to slow this thing down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
too fast. Yep, I know.
2170 heavy at runway 13 right, ready. Delta 1954 heavy follow the Boeing beat 78X on final. Wind calm cleared to land runway 13 right.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Nope.
13 right, Delta 1954 heavy.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Landing gear is not coming down.
Landing gear.
Oh,
Landing gear.
did it come down?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Too fast. Way too fast.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh my god. Don't know what that means.
50, 40, 20.
Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Stop! Stop!
Boeing November Tango Alpha contact ground on 125.05.
Oh my god.
FedEx 558 heavy number 2 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20 final. Wind calm cleared to land runway 13
Oh my god.
Going to 125.05, Boeing November Tango Alpha.
right. Cleared to land runway 13 right number 2 JetBlue 1528 heavy. Delta 19
That was ridiculous.
JetBlue 1528 heavy number 2 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind calm cleared to land runway 13 right. Cleared to land runway 13 right number 2 FedEx 558 heavy. Going around Delta 1954 heavy. Cleared to land runway 13 right number 2 Brickyard 57904 heavy. Delta 1954 heavy contact approach on 133.1. Good day. Cleared to land runway 13 right number 2 JetBlue 1528 heavy. Brickyard 57904 heavy number 3 for landing.
Kennedy ground Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha request taxi to the gate.
Boeing Oscar Kilo, November Tango Alpha taxi to gate Charlie 28 via taxiway Kilo Delta Bravo Kilo Echo Alpha Kilo Foxtrot.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 28 using taxiway Kilo Delta Bravo Kilo Echo Alpha Kilo Foxtrot Boeing November Tango Alpha.
Kennedy ground JetBlue 419er heavy requesting pushback. JetBlue 419er heavy pushback request accepted. Kennedy ground JetBlue 419er heavy requesting the end of pushback. JetBlue 419er heavy request to end pushback received. ground JetBlue 419er Heavy with Sierra ready to taxi IFR. JetBlue 419er Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 13 right using taxiway Kilo Golf Alpha Quebec November Papa Papa Foxtrot. Contact tower on 123.9er when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 13 right via taxiway Kilo Golf Alpha Quebec November Papa Papa Foxtrot JetBlue 419er Heavy.
Right, sorry about that, folks. It was a interesting landing, to say the least. I hope you're all okay. And yeah, sorry about that. Well, that's not very safe. Anyway, thank you for watching. I don't think anybody has watched this live, but please check it out once it's uploaded, because this landing is worth watching. Good night.